All right, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Struggling Day Trader channel. The name is Hassan, and this channel is about my struggle to become a profitable day trader. I'm streaming live every market open so you guys can see my entries, exits, all that good stuff. If you're going to join me on my journey, hit that like button and subscribe. Today, it's time to go over my trades for the day. Man, today was probably my best day I've had in a long time. I only took 2 trades today, and they were good trades. They were good trades. Let's get that account there. All right. So, where do I start? Been thinking about this whole thing, for the last couple weeks. I've kind of been in like a soul searching type of zone with my trading and trying to find where I feel good at. I know how I want to trade, but it just wasn't working out. Mostly due to my lack of discipline. But also I would say I wasn't really trading the right thing. The right thing the right way. Like the way I want to trade is very my entries are razor tight, and I like trading on the one, and I like moving up with I like a trend. I want to move my stop up like a trend, and it just wasn't going well for me. But it wasn't going well for so many reasons. It was hard to really find my way. Um, I do feel like the large caps is just not really my zone. I don't I don't 100% believe that either though. Like I feel like I can trade anything if my discipline is there. But there is a different kind of way I think you need to approach large caps, and I think mid caps might be that thing for me. It might be that thing for me. Um I've only been trading with 2 shares. Well, I was trading with 1 share, but I really wanted to be able to partial out and save a leg. So I decided to change and start doing 2 shares so that I could take profit and then manage the rest, try to catch the rest of the run or whatever. Um, and so anyway, today I just kind of came in. I had a really long talk with a friend of mine who's a guy who's become a friend and a mentor for sure in the trading game, and just it's been about the process. It's always been about the process, and had like a 2 hour talk yesterday, man, and it just kind of helped me put things in focus. Decide what am I doing tomorrow. What am I going to when I come in Monday? What's the plan? How am I trading? What are my rules for entry? What type of stocks? What type of setups? Rate the setup. It was just I came in with a really good game plan, and I followed it, and it worked out really well. Like this JD play, um, first I'm looking, the scanner set up to find volume and a gap up. So once I pull a gap up, I'm looking for the daily to look like, okay, we got some action here. I feel like with this, the daily had some potential. These aren't the levels that I had drawn previously, but where I have those at, I think I had something about right there, and then at the top of this range. But anyway, I liked the daily. I liked we kind of started this uptrend and then gapped up here, and really wasn't much volume overhead except for these 2 days, which were low volume days. And the game plan was to wait for a higher high and a higher low that held above VWAP and the opening range, and then you buy that joint. And that's what happened. So I like that. Usually, most often, the first candle of the day is the highest volume candle, and I like to put a line there. That's my high volume support. And that's where I wanted to continue trading above that line, and I wanted to come back and test and hold that line. So it did trade above that line, but then it came all the way back in. And so normally I will buy it here, but really need more confirmation, man. Really need more confirmation because it's looking pretty weak at this point. Almost 100% retracement, like well past 50%, right? So I wait, and it comes over here, breaks through the high volume support again, and comes back down to VWAP, but we got a higher low. That's nice. That's good. And then we trade up, and did we make a new high? 29.27, 29.27. We double top, right? We open up here, we test it, and then we close above, double top to this high, right? To high of day. And then the next candle tests it again, making a higher low and coming back up. That's good enough for me. Like, that's good enough for me. This is enough. This has been tested on both of these candles. Um, this one, I mean, way less volume. I was ready. This one's good to me, you know. So I bought here and super tight stop. In at 29.28, my stop was 29.22. So 6 cent stop. It makes a new high of day, pulls back, tests this area again, right? Another higher low. This is a great spot to add to me. This is still right in the area that I want to be buying. Honestly, I could have waited for this for my first entry. This was like I've seen this before entry. I think this is good. But this is like, oh yeah, this is ready. So I added. And now my risk is, I think my average went down to either 29 or 30. 29.30, I think. And so my stop was up to 29.24. So still 6 cent stop. Well, 29.23. So 7 cent stop, right? 7 cent stop, 29.30 is my average. And I just moved it up as it made highs. Move up to the lows every time it made a new high, right? So we made a new high here, and well, that means that my stop is at the spot for that. So now I'm waiting for this high to get broken. Makes that high, we make a low, trade back down even more, and then we make a new high over this high, and that's when it's safe to move your stop up. So now my stop's up to here. Then we come up here, make a high, another new high, a little pullback here, but not a real pullback, so I'm chilling. Then we come up here, pull back here, and then boom, make another new high. Now my stop's up to here, right? And we just keep walking that thing, man. Just keep walking it. It makes another high, higher low, breaks that high, stop up to here. And you get it. Stop up to here. Up here, stop up to here, double top, comes down and stops out half of my shares. I'm only at 4 shares, right? But forget about the share size. Look at the move. Look at the move on the 15, man. So we're talking 29.30 to 29.73. So 43 cent move on my first batch of shares, right? And now I think I put my shares back down to here. And I'm waiting to see what happens. So once we make another new high of day, I go ahead and bring my stop back up to there, you know, and come up here, little pullback, make a new high, stops up to here. Come up here, little pullback, right? New high, stops up to there, and that's it. That's it. You know, and look, that was the high. It's my first time seeing the rest of the chart from the day. That was, I mean, I don't know if I could have played that any better. Maybe I could have bought down here, but this is not, this is risky down here because we're underneath the highest volume. Man, yeah, this was like perfect, man. And so the second batch of shares was a 57 cent move. You know, that's risking 5 cent. Or no, what was it? 7 cent? 7 cent. And we got to average out, what would we say, 73 and 87. 62, average out 62. So 32, is that about right? Nah, that don't make no dang sense. uh yeah, average out about 75ish, I would say. So we'll call it a 50 cent move, man. 50 cent move on 5 cent risk. It's 10R, man. I should have been able to calculate that. That's been embarrassing, my bad. 10R though. That's a home run. If you, I mean, that's a home run, man. That's exactly, this is what it's supposed to be, man. But I do this almost every day, but I mix this in with a bunch of bad trades. And so I'll have, most days I'll have one or two good trades like this, but I'll have three, four, five red ones that were not setting up according to my rules. So today was just a day where I was like, okay, I'm not taking that. Yeah, I could try it out and see what happens, but I'm not doing that today. I'm gonna just trade the system today. And that's where my head was at, man. And it worked out so well. So well. JD. This was a double top, then higher low at HVS. Flip the break. Added on next, higher low plus HVS. Chased it up with the stop. 10R. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. Yeah, I guess all you gotta do is divide the 203 divided by 4. Yeah, 50 cent. 50 cent move for sure. So 10R. Oh wait, but that was a 7 cent risk. So 0.5 divided by 7R. My bad. Let's not get ahead of yourself here, buddy. 7R. And then let's check out AU. AU, man. I really wanted PLTR, which I had PLTR graded. I was trying to grade my setups today. And so I could kind of prioritize. That's something me and my guy talked about. You know, prioritizing your risk. Because like sometimes you'll take a janky setup because there's nothing to do. And then when you get to the good setup, now you got too much risk on. You know. So PLTR was setting up nice, but AU set up first, and I just took it, man. Let me see. I don't even. All right, so there's my HVS. I really could have taken it here, but this big red candle scared me. But if I would have just looked down here and saw how little the volume was on this pullback, I think that would have been enough to make me feel okay about jumping in this thing. But I passed up this entry, and I was thinking about it right here too, but I was like, nah, that's a lower high, so let me wait. Makes a higher low. Then we get the higher high, right? This is high of the day here. Then we get the higher high, and we kind of hang out right underneath that. And so I buy the break. PLTR setup was way better, honestly. But I just couldn't sit on my hands any longer. I had to it feels wrong to me when I see something that I feel like is good to not take it. That's very difficult for me. And even this is like way extended from VWAP, way extended from high volume support, but it had the higher day break. I didn't even look to see what the daily range was on this thing. I mean, this was way reckless, yo. It was way reckless. But I read it good and it played out, the way I expected it to. It broke over when it broke through again this higher day level. Um, Made a new high of day, pulled back to that same level to test it again, just like on the other one. I added there. Then we got another new high, higher low, and just walked my stop up again. And got my stop all the way up to here on my first two shares. Stopped out there and moved my stop to here. This actually dipped through my stop, but it was so fast it didn't fill my order, which was cool because I was able to get it out up here. Um, yeah, I mean, it was a cool trade. It was a cool trade. Let's see what we got. 70 cent divided by 4. So 17 cent risk on this was 75 to 69. So 7 cent. 7 cent again. So this was just a little over 2R. Which ain't bad. Which ain't bad. Um yeah. So I ain't mad at that. But the real success of today. I mean, the R's is cool. You can see, all right, I got 7R on JD and I got 2R on AU. That's awesome. And no losses, right? That's awesome. Um, but it's just the real thing is no rule breaks. Remember when I was trying to do a count and I was like, all right, man, let's start the rule break counter, and it's just I could never get that thing to 1. Like today was good. Today was good, man. Um, I just gotta line up some days like this. Like this type of thinking and this type of mindset control, this type of psychology has to become a habit. Like it has to be my mode of operation. And when that can happen, then I think I'll earn my way back to putting some risk on the table. But yeah, I'm done just throwing money out the window because I really want to make some money. Like that's honestly what it is. It's like, what if tomorrow's my day, and then I don't have any risk on. Like I gotta, nah, man, just prove it to yourself. And once you prove it to yourself, then you can put the risk on, make all the money you want. You know. So risk is earned. I'm trying to earn my way back to putting some risk on the table. And today was a very nice step forward. So just got to do it again tomorrow, man. That's really all it is to it. But anyway, that's all I got, man. Hit that like button, subscribe. Discord links in the description. Get at me if you're interested in a broker, man. I got a really nice offshore broker, no PDT, all that good stuff. Hit me up. Can I say that? Anyway, appreciate y'all for all the support, man. We made it past 700 subs. That's all fun, man. The community's great. I really enjoy trading with you guys. But man, the I'm trying to get to the trading bag, man. I'm not. The goal is not to make YouTube money. The goal is to make trading money. You know. So this is for community. This is for self accountability. Yeah, man. We'll get there. Inshallah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll let y'all later. Peace.